What if I told you the SnyderVerse, the universe that defined a generation of DC fans, might not just return, but return fully, with Zack Snyder back in control, Christopher Nolan overseeing the vision, and Saudi Arabia preparing a $70 billion nuclear takeover of Warner Bros. Discovery to make it all happen? This isn't a theory, this isn't a fan wish list, this is what multiple insiders are now claiming, on the exact anniversary of Justice League's theatrical release. Because if this is true, the DC universe is about to be flipped upside down. Zack Snyder, Christopher Nolan, Saudi Arabia, the SnyderVerse. Again?
Zack Snyder, Christopher Nolan, and Saudis set to bring back the SnyderVerse.
According to an insider with a strong leak history, Warner Bros. Discovery is officially up for sale. Saudi Arabia's trillion-dollar entertainment fund is the frontrunner buyer, and if the sale goes through, James Gunn will be removed as head of DC Studios.
That's bad, right?
And Zack Snyder will return to finish the universe he started. The source isn't random. It's the same person who leaked Daredevil Born Again, being rebooted early WBD sale rumors, Zaslav's restructuring plan, all months before Hollywood Reporter confirmed them. This time they're saying the SnyderVerse is in full play. Not an Elseworld, not a cameo, not a multiverse special, a full restoration.
What? What?
Over the past few weeks, fans have noticed something weird. Zack Snyder has been posting non-stop DCU images, liking comparisons between his films and Gunn's DCU underperformance, sharing unseen Batman photos, Henry Cavill photos, Gal Gadot images, and responding to fan comments supporting the SnyderVerse. At first, this looked like nostalgia. Snyder is doing this intentionally because the sale is near completion. He's building momentum. He's energizing the fandom. He's signaling the comeback. If Snyder returns, the insider says it's not for a one-off, a cameo, a multiverse event. He wants to finish his entire saga. This includes the same tone, same cast, same direction he originally planned. That means Ben Affleck returning as Batman, Henry Cavill returning as Superman, Gal Gadot returning as Wonder Woman, Jason Momoa possibly returning as Aquaman, Ezra Miller potentially restored as The Flash. Basically, the Justice League, back on screen. Affleck already rejected working with Gunn's DCU. Cavill was brought back by WB once before, only to be removed by Gunn days later. Gadot has suddenly been interacting with Snyder's posts again. Even Ezra Miller is re-entering Hollywood quietly.
What? What? We're told Christopher Nolan is also part of the plan to return as executive producer. What in the hell is going on?
This is where the story becomes huge. Christopher Nolan is also returning as executive producer, just like he was during Man of Steel. People forget. Nolan picked Snyder to direct Man of Steel. Nolan helped create the foundation of the DCEU. Nolan left WB after the Tenet fallout. Nolan has never publicly supported Gunn's DCU direction. But if WBD gets new ownership, Nolan returns, Snyder returns. This is the Dark Knight and Man of Steel dream team, potentially rebuilding DC from scratch. This is the part most people overlook. Saudi Arabia's Vision 2030 plan is not about politics. It's about entertainment domination. They want global movie studios, global theme parks, global IP power, and Warner Bros. Discovery gives them DC, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Universal Monsters, Jurassic Park, Cartoon Network, HBO, and more. A $70 billion purchase puts all that under one empire. And here's the kicker. Saudi already trusts Snyder. He's making a movie with them right now. They have a working relationship. They want big IP. They want theme parks. They want global identity. The insider claims Saudi Arabia wants a massive Universal plus Warner mega theme park. Imagine a DC Universe land, a Harry Potter land, a Jurassic Park land, a Lord of the Rings land, a Universal Monsters land, a SnyderVerse land. This is Disney World on steroids. Let's be honest. This is not confirmed. There is no official statement from Saudi Arabia, WBD, Zack Snyder, DC Studios. This is a huge insider claim, but not yet proven. Still, a lot of things do line up. WBD is in massive financial trouble. Saudi Arabia is aggressively buying entertainment assets. Snyder is publicly acting unusual. Gunn's DCU is underperforming. Snyder and Saudis already have an active partnership. When there is this much smoke, something is burning. James Gunn's DCU ends. Snyder finishes his 5-movie saga. The original original Justice League cast returns. Nolan oversees the universe. DC becomes darker, mythic. Again, a massive theme park launches DC globally. This would be the biggest reversal in modern cinema, and the wild part, the deal is one signature away. For years, fans believed the SnyderVerse was dead, but these new reports suggest that maybe the universe that began with Man of Steel is preparing for one last flight. Is this rumor real? Will Zack Snyder return? DC is about to face the greatest reset in its history.